We're heading on out to eastern Montana just in time for the deer rut. Gonna catch up with my dad and my brother and a good buddy and see if we can get a good buck on the ground. Dang it. Andy, the one on the left there. One scratching himself, you got that? Looks like some good whitetail country. Hopefully we can find a nice one in here. There's 2 bucks down here rattling right now. They're right there. Right there. That was so freaking incredible. Eastern Montana is truly where the deer and antelope roam. It's a place of great diversity. It looks like nothing's there, but is loaded with wildlife and a variety of terrain. We found this amazing place, beautiful, huge rim rock, big openings going down to some fields down here, perfect, huge section. Gotta love public land, but it's just kind of neat being able to find some of these little gems like this. Never been able to hunt anything like this. We're way up high. We found only one trail on this whole rim to get down on. It's kind of steep, but if we find a big buck, you better believe it, we're getting after it. It's getting pretty windy up here. We've got probably about 20 mile an hour sustained wind. Pretty hard to glass, eyes are watering. Seeing lots of mule deer, just not much for whitetails right now. It's part of hunting. Just keep glassing, staying as long as we can, and hopefully find a good buck. It was just way too windy. We jumped in the truck here. We got another spot we just found here on Onyx Maps. Looks really good. A bunch of timber going right down to a bunch of farm fields. I think that's going to be our ticket for the day. So we're going to rally down there. We got an hour of light left. We just got to make it happen. Cruise down there, see if we can find some deer.
Montana Full Circle is brought to you by Buffalo Bore Ammunition, strictly business, and Montana Department of Agriculture reminds you to educate yourself on the harmful effects of noxious weeds.
We got in on this block management property. It's probably the best whitetail property we've seen. Got a couple doe tags in my pocket, looking for a good buck. We got the wind in our favor. We're gonna walk these little rows of trees. Out here, it's just desolate. There's no trees. I think any little swale or water is gonna hold these whitetails. Let's make it happen. I got a buck. And I got a doe. We got to the highest knob we could find. There's a buck glowing down here in the sunshine. We got kind of a bad wind right now. I don't know how big he is, but it looks like a decent buck. Is he a shooter? The buck got up and left. We got a whitetail doe. That's what we're looking for, boys. Oh, it's a little buck. about we're getting down towards last light. We got about an hour and a half left. Some whitetails are starting to mingle around down here. We're gonna boogie down there. I see 2 bucks and I see a doe. I don't know if it's a whitetail doe or muley doe. But let's get down there and get a better look at these guys. We're stocking up on these deer and just came across this beautiful antelope. Sad day for him. A lot of coyotes around. A beautiful buck. Look at those white tips. He's a good buck. Beautiful buck. Right now, let's go find these deer. Like what happens so often, these deer vanished. I think we're gonna take the aggressive approach. And I think we're gonna boogie down to that creek bottom and start humping the creek bottom and pop up periodically. We got a bad wind, but we got a great gun with good ammunition. I know we can get it done. I hate to force it, but it's kind of getting to that time right now. We might not be back here the rest of the week, so we better push it quick and see if we can try to get something knocked over here shortly. It's your buck, dude. A beautiful whitetail popped out of the river bottom, and it was early in the hunt, and I thought I could do better, so I figured I'd try to get cameraman Andy up on it and see if we could get that big buck on the ground. Andy, there's your deer. There he goes, dude. While we were trying to switch places, the buck busted us, and like whitetails do, he was gone. Dang it.
Montana Full Circle is brought to you by Loophole Optics, Slumberjack, and Bergara.
We were high on this rim looking down in the bottoms for some nice whitetails, and wouldn't you know it, a big group of turkeys came on through. In the fall in Montana, it's illegal to take a turkey with a rifle. I knew we needed some camp meat, so I decided I was going to try to take a turkey with my rifle. Those turkeys are 122 years old. Andy, the one on the left there. One scratching himself, he got that. Dude, that was insane. I get just as excited with turkeys as I do with deer and elk. It's amazing. When that Bergara barked off, that turkey went right to the ground, and they say you can't stop the flop. The Bergara can stop the flop. Beautiful turkey. Absolutely amazing. Look at that tail. Just a perfect bird. I mean, I've never used a rifle to get a turkey before. I aimed just a little high, just to miss all the breasts. Smoked them exactly where I wanted, didn't waste any meat. Beautiful bird. I am just jacked. Gorgeous tail feathers. He's got about a 8-inch beard on him. Pretty good beard. Got some more meat for winter, and it's time to go collect some deer. This was just kind of a byproduct of what we're doing here. Montana, you're allowed to get several turkey tags. Picked up one for Region 700. We're over here, might as well fill a tag. Look at those eyes. Heck yeah, man.
Montana Full Circle is brought to you by Shedhorn Cellars, Bog Pod, and Nanook.
Decided to bail out of the low country, come up into the higher country here. Just beautiful ponderosa pines, nice rolling hills. Looks like some good whitetail country. Hopefully we can find a nice one in here. Just gonna keep trucking along and see if we can glass something up. A lot of people think of eastern Montana as being really flat and open. They have some big buttes around here, tons of trees, big draws and coulees. Pretty incredible. All kinds of different terrain over here. Got to a good little clearing and immediately saw 2 little muley bucks and 2 does. It's a great sign. We just gotta find something bigger. Hoping to find a big whitetail, but if we find a nice muley, you better believe I'll be behind the trigger. This is exactly what we're looking for. Got a scrape right here. A fantastic meadow up here. We're in a perfect location. It's just a matter of time before we find that right buck. This is the kind of reason I get out here to look for animals, is not finding them and shooting them. It's all about getting out here in nature and watching these animals do their things that they do. During the rut, these animals do some pretty neat stuff. But great scrape. Perfect what we're looking for. Let's go find the buck. I think we better keep moving. These guys are rutting hard. Just keep getting to more openings and glassing is gonna be our best bet. Just a little rub, but this is a perfect example of why the rut's going on. These guys are rubbing like crazy all over the place. They're rutting hard, chasing does. That's what we're looking for.
Montana Full Circle is brought to you by these fine sponsors. And Bitterroot Brewing. After the hunt, enjoy Montana's best brew.
This looks like a pretty good basin right here to do some rattling. We haven't done any rattling yet. I brought some horns, and I always have good luck during the rut rattling these critters. Let's get up here and give it a shot. 2 bucks down here rattling right now. They're right there, right there. That second one's pretty good. Andy, you want him? Andy, you want him?
Yep. Smoked him.
Dude, I smoked him. Oh my God. There goes the other buck right now. That was so freaking incredible. That was so incredible. I just rattled and immediately 2 bucks started fighting. They run up on the hill here a little bit of ways. Gave us a perfect shot. I had a little bit of brush in the way, but I had a perfect vital shot, and I just smoked him. He's got to be down right there. Oh, man. Whew. He's not the biggest buck I ever shot, but there's something about that. When you rattle and you get a response like that, those 2 bucks fighting, that's something I'll remember the rest of my life. I am jacked right now. Oh, man. I can't wait. Let's give him a couple minutes. Let's get our stuff back together, and let's go find him.
Make sure to catch up on seasons 1 and 2 of Montana Full Circle on YouTube and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
I'm like shaking, dude. That was so incredible. That wasn't a monster buck, but I was in the moment. I rattled, and him and another buck were fighting less than 100 yards away. Just incredible. Just goes to show you think we were at the end of where we were gonna walk. We just hit those antlers together, and those 2 bucks went right to fighting. Absolutely amazing. Let's go find him. Wow. We just got my buck, and I came to grab my pack. And wouldn't you know it, I look over, and here's hound's tongue. We have this all over the western Montana, and apparently they have it in eastern Montana as well. This is a terrible weed. These seeds will just stick to absolutely anything. Deer hair, humans, and they spread like wildfire. They're toxic to wildlife, they're toxic to livestock, and this really degrades the ecosystem here for our wildlife to feed. You know, if it goes unchecked, we're gonna lose habitat for our wildlife. So I challenge you guys to make sure you know your weeds in your area and try to treat them and pass it along to the Extension Office, Department of Agriculture, or your local weed district. Let's go get that buck. Absolutely incredible buck. What a great hunt. Public land on your own hunt. Just phenomenal. Good equipment is everything. You know, this new Bagara B1400 performed phenomenally. You know, that 7mm mag, what a great round. And he went nowhere and he dropped. Just a beautiful, beautiful buck. We sure got a long walk out of here. I might have to quarter him to get him out of here, but what a beautiful buck. Absolutely gorgeous. We got him right at last light, so we were in a hustle to get him all quartered up and get out of there, and we realized we'd forgotten our headlamps from the morning in the truck, so we had to get them all packed up and get them out of there as quick as we could. It was a long, dark walk out, but well worth it. Well, that was a long hike out, man. Killed it right at dark. Forgot our headlamps, rookie move, but we got them all out. The Slumberjack pack comes through once again. Been packing all kinds of meat. All the equipment today has performed flawlessly. For everything from the ammunition, a buffalo boar just did the trick. And this guy just dropped like a pile of bricks. What a wonderful day, and I just got news. My brother got his first mule deer buck today. So today is just a fantastic day. I think we're gonna head back to camp, drink a couple bitter beers, and celebrate. What a great day, man. Get this thing off my back. Oh.